Hey, what's up, Cancer? Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Thanks, guys, so much for joining me on the channel today. So I made myself a promise that I'm going to try and stop saying guys so much because it's kind of a habit. But anyway, Cancer, welcome to the channel, and thank you so much for joining me for your September 2020 month ahead reading. So I will be using the Witch's Tarot to do this read for you guys. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope it does resonate. Just keep in mind that some parts of the message could be for certain individuals more than others. So if something doesn't resonate with you, just let that part go and, you know, pay attention to what does connect to you. So let me just shuffle this one more time here, Cancer, and I'll put it to the side. And then I was guided to pull a Power of Love card for you guys also at the end of the read. So I'll give that a quick shuffle here, and then I'll put it down. And then what I'll do, Cancer, is just pull some cards. I'll describe them to you, and I'll give you any sort of influences that I get from my spirit guides right away. And then we'll just do your read. All right, so I'm going to put this down. We'll get the Witch's Tarot back in action here. And I feel like a deck cut is going to be appropriate. Sorry, my morning voice going on. Oh boy, Seven of Wands, guys. So, really sort of a defense mechanism going on here, sort of in survival mode, you know? Cancer, we've got the Seven of Wands here, and you can see that I feel like some of you could have painted yourself into a corner, or you feel like you're out of options, you know, just a very strange angle on this Seven of Wands, the way that the character in the card, and this would be your energy, right? Sort of like looking at everybody else, and this is from a position of higher elevation. So to me, it seems like people are not agreeing with you. You might have some information or inspiration that has led you to not believe what the crowd thinks anymore. You could be really separating out. I'm seeing some like epiphanies, you know. You could be getting messages from spirit. Oh, my glasses are killing me. Hold on. You know, you could really be just tapping into your spirit guides right now. And if you're trying to share that for other people that are not prepared to hear your message, it can be very difficult for you and make you really start to explain yourself to other people. But you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You need to stop talking to people that don't get it. Otherwise, you're going to drive yourself crazy, and they're going to think you're crazy too. You know, they're like, ooh, what's going on with Cancer over there? Why are they so like, woohoo? So it's really essential that you find your tribe. You know, and I have another channel, Oracle Rising, where people are just beginning to awaken to their spiritual path, or they're starting to ascend, or still kind of stuck in the dark night of the soul. So you're welcome to join me over there, because I do want to help people with particular guidance, but I feel like you guys are a little bit ahead of your pack when it comes to spiritual acknowledgement. So that's what I'm seeing here with the Seven of Wands. So let's pull another card. Oh, well. I mean, first of all, she's just so fabulous. We do have the Justice card. So people are going to figure things out in their own divine and perfect timing. You know, if you're trying to lighten people up to your own reality, you can't do that. It's out of your hands. People have their timers, and they're going to go off maybe in this lifetime, maybe the next time they come down and reincarnate. It's not up to you to make these decisions for other people. And if you're trying somehow to explain why you've done something that other people don't understand, I feel like you're wasting your breath. The Justice card is going to come in. It's kind of like karma, but not really. People are not going to be able to see your truth until they're ready to. And in the meantime, you're just going to be banging your head against the wall. So let things happen on their own timeline for other people. If you look at your own life and when you had your own epiphanies and when you realized things and when it was time for you to evolve, how many other people directly are responsible for that? Or did it happen when you were in moments of solitude and maybe doing a meditation, or you were, you know, reading a book and you were like, oh, you know, and things suddenly clicked, and you can't force that click for other people. So it's kind of like you're wasting your breath, but it's kind of like you're wanting to defend what you're doing at the same time. But you don't have to worry about that, because your path doesn't have to make sense to anybody but you. Man, Cancer. All right, so we do have the Five of Cups here. So the Five of Cups talks about really being forlorn and sad about something that happened in the past, and all of this angst and anxiety and being frustrated with other people and trying to, maybe for some of you, even force your opinion on other people, explaining yourself, explaining your actions, your motives, you know. I feel like it's to sort of divert you from a healing with the Five of Cups. You know, you've got like a river of sorrow running through here. But this wasn't the first card to come up. So this isn't the first thing that you're recognizing. This is buried. This is buried under defense mode. It's sort of buried under justifying your comments, your actions, trying to wake other people up, trying to get people to understand your point of view, which, you know, in my experience is just pointless. So hard to present people with alternate information and have them accept it. So keep that in mind, you guys. I'm really interested to see what else is going on here. So there's definitely a defense mechanism at play here, and it's doing you a disservice because you're not touching the emotion that needs to be released. You're allowing it to continue on, you know. So really take a look at the Five of Cups here. You can see the cups here. You know, there's new opportunities, there's new life, you know. And then there's spilled cups over here. So the Five of Cups is that energy that is like really just, I'm going to sit in where the spilled cups are. And there's so much emotion tied to it. It's causing a river of emotion to run out of you and keeping you sort of stuck and stagnant there. And then having this other layer over top of you to protect it. Like, I can feel this, Cancer. Like, I can feel goosebumps. I can feel that sorrow. I can feel that some of you, while you're watching this, could really recognize that, you know, some of the behavior that might be going on, the defense mechanisms, the triggers, is coming from a place where you don't want to deal with it, you know, and it's because it hurts. So let's have another look here, another card. So we do have the Three of Cups here, which, okay, first of all, this is a really beautiful card, all right? This is like being able to connect with people that share your vibe. This is your, you know, your soul tribe. These are people that understand you, and these are people that get you. But there's such a connection to the Five of Cups here. So let me just show you. So here in this Five of Cups, you've got 3 cups that are knocked over, right? And they're gone. It's empty, you know, and you're left to sort of swim in the deep end of what was left. But the only way for this river to dry up, this river of sorrow to dry up, is if you stop revisiting the spilled cups with the intention of reigniting your sorrow, because you feel responsible in some way. There's some forgiveness that needs to take place here. So back to these 3 cups. There's more to replace these cups that have knocked over. You know, you've got people that will understand you and bring you back to the reality of the fact that life goes on despite tragedy. I've seen this river run through your readings, Cancer, and man, who is this? Is this all of you? The emotion I'm feeling here, you guys, it's quite intense. It's quite intense. There's going to have to be some sort of graceful division from the pain in order for you to bloom forward and to release people that don't understand you, and to release those triggers, because it's not a, you know, it's not a, the word I'm getting, it's just not a beautiful way to deal with it. And it's hurting you. So you've got the 4 of Cups here, you guys, and you're definitely going to miss out on something incredible if you're going to stay attached to this pain. You know, here, look at this 5 of Cups. And I really believe that many of you are secretly here. You know, you could be putting on some sort of show for other people. Woo! You know, and you could be, you know, arguing with people or defending yourself or getting angry at people that have things that you don't right now, because I get the feeling that something was ripped from you, and that wound is just, it's like the Grand Canyon. So with the 4 of Cups, I mean, again, you've got someone by your side, and there's that river running through it again, and missing something again, you know? And in the 3 of Cups, that river is gone. You know, there's other people that are going to be able to help you move forward. You know, having a life where a tragedy strikes you and not being able to recover from it, and having your life as you know it sort of end where that tragedy takes place, and then sort of face the world as a shadow of your former self. I mean, that's an even bigger tragedy, you know? And I've seen it in people where they just never recover, and nobody wants you to live a life like that, and you don't deserve it. You don't deserve to feel this conflicted to the point where you want to argue with other people. I mean, there's better people out there for you, you know, and you could be really stuck in this elongated dark night of the soul, and tragedy does ignite that, you guys. So I'm seeing where you just need to replace people that make you feel like you need to be that agitated version of yourself where nobody gets it, nobody understands me. Well, you don't know, you haven't been there, and you know, and you just want to argue with people, and that's not who you are. You're not like that. You're not like that. A tragedy opened that river of sorrow, and now the water is just rushing through your life. It's just rushing, and it's like it's causing almost a deafness, you know, to other things, and it's causing you to just refocus and refocus on that. Man, you guys. Wow. All right, I'm going to pull one more Witch's Tarot and see what's going on here. So you do have a new life to tap into, you guys. With the Ace of Wands, you've got a new day dawning. There is a possibility for you guys to get back under your feet, and your life will never be the same as it was prior to anything that happened that really just ripped your heart in half. The way that the emotion here is showing me, it's never going to be the same, but it doesn't have to be a tragedy upon a tragedy where your life is just so chaotic, where you don't get to heal. You have the Ace of Wands here, and the sun is coming up, and things are blooming, and you have a beautiful butterfly flying in, you know? And there's just so much more to your life. But allowing yourself to heal and to continue on is going to be one of the best gifts that you can ever give yourself. Man, wow. That was really overwhelming for me to read. So I just want to send you guys like all my love and light, you know, many blessings. I remember when I went through the dark night of the soul, it was about 7 years. It took me 7 years. So I really just want to let you guys know that there's a different way, right? You can come out of it. You can. Okay, I was going to pull this card, but I'm being guided not to. So I'm going to do one more shuffle. Now, when I say one, I mean two. So let's see here. Cause and effect. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. So right now from these cards, I'm not getting a really big love vibe from you guys. I'm getting a real sort of confused, angry with the world, angry with other people for having what you lost, for not understanding your pain, for wanting to help you resolve your pain. But there's only one way that you're going to come back, you guys. And this is to allow love to come into your thoughts and allow these people that possibly share your pain and have been through it and have recovered to move on. So that you can just sort of live again, so that you can breathe again, because you deserve it. Okay, Cancer, love you guys. Stay strong. I'm gonna wrap it up. Wow, this was very emotional and draining for me, so I just can't even say anything else right now. So love and blessings, guys. Take care.